What's up, guys? It is Galko, and I am making a quick video about Reservoir Raid, and I just wanted to share not exactly a whole bunch of detail, but a little bit to tell you what I do to get ready for Reservoir Raid and some tips that hopefully will help you when you go to yours. So, first and foremost, in case you didn't know, in order to participate in Reservoir Raid, you have to make sure you have no troops that are in the hospital. You can't have troops out gathering, you can't be reinforced by someone, and you can't be reinforcing somebody. If that's the case, when you go to click enter, it is not going to let you in. So you got to make sure that your hospital, first and foremost, is empty. And as you can see, mine is. When it is time for battle, I always tell everyone these simple things. So, if you can get on voice chat, do that. There is an option on Discord to do voice chat where you guys can all get in there and discuss strategy, help each other out during the game. It's a lot easier, especially for Reservoir Raid, if you are on voice chat, because it's 1 hour and it's pretty intense. And you don't really have time to be typing back and forth in chat when you have to occupy a building or rally a fiend or what the case may be. So if you have the option to get on voice chat with your alliance, I highly recommend that. The other thing I wanted to mention is make sure your talents are set to war. Economy is great otherwise, but essentially you're going to war with another alliance. So you want to make sure you have the strongest options available. So I already have my talent set to war because we had bunker today, but if you didn't, you could always reset it, and I did in a previous video explain how to do that. If you haven't watched it, just scroll through, check it out on my channel, and I explain everything on how talents work. So you want to make sure you've got your talents all set to war. And another thing, your boosters and your buffs. So right before you go to enter the game, if you have, check my backpack and see what I have. If I click on this war button, I know that I'm going to be using most definitely a recon jammer, because that prevents the enemy from reconning my settlement to know what I have in there, to know how many troops I have in there, to know, pardon me, how strong I am, essentially. Now I have two of them. This one's good for 2 hours, and this one's good for 8. Now, RR is only 1 hour long, so I would not waste my 8 hour. Another thing, peace flares do not work when you are in Reservoir Raid. So don't waste your time. You're gonna get hit. That's just the name of the game. But the good thing is, all your troops that get wounded and or badly hurt, you don't lose them. In the game, you have to heal them, but when the game's over and we get ported back into our state, all of them are healed, automatically healed. So if you have healing speed ups, you can use them while you're playing because you want to have your troops at all times, but it's okay if you don't, because your troops will come back just as they left. Whoops. I will be using I have a mega troop attack boost, which is, I don't have a choice, it's good for 12 hours, I'm going to use it. It's going to increase my troop attack by 12% for 12 hours. Definitely using that. I also have a mega troop defense boost. It's going to increase my defense by 12% for 12 hours. Definitely using that. My march accelerators, yes, you're going to, if you have some, fantastic, because you're going to want to use them, because sometimes you've got to speed march into a building and or into a rally. I will use my mega march capacity boost. It's going to increase my march capacity by 12%. I'm going to want that because the more troops I can get into a building or a rally, the stronger I am, the more successful I could potentially be. The March recall, I'll have those. They're handy to have in case you're marching somewhere and then you're like, oh wait, I have to go back. Instead of waiting for it to get all the way to its intended destination and coming back, you can hit your March recall and you can bring your troops right back instead of waiting. The only other things you can really bring in there, your speed ups. So I've got not a lot of healing speed ups, but they will do the trick if I need them. In Reservoir Raid, you will get a certain amount of free healing speed ups as well as advanced relocators periodically throughout the 1 hour event, but it's always good to have more. I've been trying to stockpile my relocators, but I've had to go to war with a couple people in this state where I've had to port out of my hive quickly and so I've used them up. So right now I only have 5, which sucks, but is better than nothing. If you do not already have these types of items in your backpack, like your boosts, the other option is if you click on your headquarters and you see the button that says Settlement Buffs, click on that, and those options come up over here. So you can click on this. Now, I do own one of each, which I already showed you, but say you didn't, you could click use and you could buy it with Biocaps. Just in case you don't know what Biocaps are, see my top right corner, those are Biocaps. So I have 2,000 of them. So when it's time to play tomorrow, I will be getting the troop damage boost. But right there, look, it's going to increase my troop damage by 6% for 2 hours. That's going to cost me 1,500 Biocaps. So you got to be smart about it. No, you don't have to have all these boosts, but I mean, if you can help benefit you in a way, I do it. I always do all the boosts that I can. The other thing is troop attack. But see, I have 2 of them, so I don't have to worry about purchasing. Troop defense, troop health. I normally get the 2 hour, the enemy attack, so it reduces enemy troop attack by 6%. I normally get that one, as well as enemy defense. Reduces enemy troop defense by 6% for 2 hours. I get that one as well. And March capacity, but because I already have the Mega March, I don't have to worry about purchasing it, which is good. The other good thing about your talents being set to war, if you click on talents over here, I have increase your maximum March capacity by 10% for 30 minutes, ready to go for Reservoir Raid. A couple things I wanted to mention while you are actually playing Reservoir Raid, which is very important, is if you are occupying a building or you're reinforcing somebody who's in a building, if you decide to use your advanced relocator to go to another spot on the map, all those troops that are like garrisoning one building and reinforcing another, they go with you. So you got to be very careful not to just port and go, because you could be occupying 5 places and now they're all out of those spots, which is way too easy for the enemy to swoop in and take control of the buildings. So just be very mindful of that. You will have a chat box to type if need be to speak with your alliance members. But like I said, there's also voice chat. I'm not going to go into the details of the game just because it's a little bit more difficult when I can't actually get in here until the game starts. So that's why I just wanted to just give you a couple tips that I use when I play RR, and hopefully you found it beneficial. Try it out. And yeah, if there's anything you're unsure about, just leave a comment below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. If there's something you want to see, let me know and I'll make a video. I'd be happy to. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and it'd be even better if you subscribed. So thanks, guys, and I hope to make another video soon. Bye now.